Did that win last night give your team just getting the monkey off your back?
Well, it was a lift, but I think we're all professionals. We understand what's going on too. We got to play again tonight, and it can't be one of those moments where you're like, okay, because we got to play. We're going to face a good Shark team tonight, and these 2 points are just as important as last night, and going to be just as important as our game on Tuesday. So we got to be focused and ready for tonight.
The question on a lot of people's mind is, will Bobrovsky start tonight? What's the answer to that one?
Yeah, Bob's going to play tonight.
What does he bring? What does he do for you?
Well, he's proven the way that he's played and what he does for this team is, he's a top end goaltender, one of the elite goaltenders in the league. That's what I feel. And he's been working hard at it and getting ready, and just like Jack Johnson coming back into our lineup last night, it'll be a good boost for our team.
And you've talked about players coming back and the boost that it gives players just to see them back in there and in the room and everything else. Does it go up a notch even with the goaltender being back in?
Well, I don't know if it goes up a notch, but he's an important piece to our team, and getting him back, I think again it just gives everyone some energy in the room.
How about Artie?
Artie will be back in the lineup too tonight.
And what will his presence bring? Also?
It's the same thing. Same thing. It's going to be no difference than Bob. There's lots of things. A big, smart centerman up the middle of the ice, a guy that's played in this league and knows. We've had struggles on our penalty kill, and he's a big part of that. And getting him back in should help us on our penalty kill. The other area is we've been getting killed in the face-off circle. And, some of it is just our centermen who we have there. Boone hasn't taken a lot of draws. You got Chaput and Wenberg, who are both young players. And Artie needs to come in, again, a guy in this league that's played. He needs to come in and help us out in that area.
Will Bob be limited with this club tonight?
Will he be limited?
Limited, yeah. I know
No.
He's struggled to find a setup that works for him.
No, he won't be limited.
You have an update on that or two?
Toots won't play tonight. He'll be out, and it'll be something that, again, over the next probably 24 hours, we'll have a better idea. But he won't play. Yeah, right now Freddie St. Denis goes in.
With the job that Tim Erickson is doing, how do you think he's developing now at this point? It seems like he's being more consistent for you lately.
He's been more consistent. You can see the offensive side that he brings to the team. It's still the being hard in the battles, and I think he's starting to figure it out. He's not a physical guy that's going to go in and knock somebody off the puck. But he's got to go in smart and intelligent and with a good stick, and then be strong in the battles that way. And he's been doing that. And I think he and Wisniewski have been a really good pair for us. Both smart, both see the ice well, and they move the puck well. And I think they complement each other. And I think Wiz has had a big positive influence on Tim's game.
Safe to say that pair has been a good relief for the coaching staff with some of the injuries you've had back there.
Well, the Tootin injury last night, just I guess it's on par with what's been going on here. We're getting close, getting guys back, and you're getting excited about it. And I went and watched the play. It was kind of a harmless play. They just collided, and unfortunately, we're going to lose another guy tonight.
With Artie in, who comes out?
Tyrell will be out.
Skilly and Calvert still maybe Tuesday?
That's a possibility.
And Dubinsky next week?
Doobie skated with Kevin Collins this morning over on the other side, came out and joined the optional skate. So, again, it's day to day.
Do you like this? It's Saturday, so it must be another game. Have you settled into this rhythm of Tuesday, Friday, Saturday? You're going to have it here through the end of the month. It's kind of unusual.
It's a bit unusual. It, to me, reminds me of European hockey. This is when I played in Switzerland. It was every Tuesday, every Saturday. So you can get into a little bit of a rhythm. The one thing is playing the Friday, Saturday, and we're playing and traveling. And I think the last 2 times now that we've been coming home, a team's been sitting here waiting for us, whether it's on the road. So but it's pro hockey. This is what we have to do.
Todd, Johansson and Foligno, what's working so well for them being together all the time on the ice?
I think the past and just the history of those 2 guys playing together. And that was one reason why we wanted to do that. Again, you're looking for combinations with all the injuries, trying to find success, and some of it is just what's gone right in the past. Nicky's a big body down low. And he's one guy on our team that can hold the defender off because he's strong enough to, and then he's quick enough coming out of those checks to make plays. And then Joe is he's a top end talent, and if he gives space and time, he's going to make a play. Whether he's going to be the one finishing or he's going to be the one finding Nick. And the other guy who I think has been a good compliment to the line has been Brian Gibbons. He's done a good job in that position. You know, he goes unnoticed at times, but when he gets open space and he can get his legs moving, he can show off what he does best, which is his speed.
Given that, is it important for you to keep those two together, Joey and Nick?
Right now it is, because they're clicking, they're doing the right things, they're scoring, and the other aspect of them playing together is on the power play. We can go back and look at our power plays. I'm not sure exactly how many. We did it probably a week ago trying to figure out power play combinations. Went back and looked who was scoring, who was together. And it was Hartnell, Foligno, and Johansson. And last night we scored 3 power play goals, and they were out for all 3.
You start Anisimov on that fourth line and kind of see how it goes?
No, we'll put Artie in the middle. Wenberg will be on the left, and Cracknell will be on the right. And Trop, Chaput, and Bull.
Team showed more discipline last night comparatively speaking to the last few games. How do you keep that going to limit the amount of penalties to give you the ability to roll 4-1?
We still took 2 offensive penalties in the offensive zone, and we when you're 200 feet from your net, we can't be doing that. And penalties are going to be part of the game. You want to limit them as much as you can, as best you can. But it was something that we talked about. And we've talked about it before, but it was a point of emphasis last night versus a power play, and it's going to be no different tonight. And one thing we need to do here is come out and establish ourselves tonight. We've had some bad performances in this building, and we want to come out tonight. And last 5 periods have been pretty good. 2 in Washington, 3 last night in Philadelphia, and we need to come out and do that at home now in front of our fans.